Hey, good morning, kids. So, how are you all? This is the topic that we are doing, and this I got on the net. So, I thought, why don't I share it with you? I liked it because I really liked it. So, let's just learn this a small kind of a song. It's like more on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and take 10 more. Are they same? Zero is your game. Didn't you like it? I liked it too. So let's see how it is relating with these. So it says more on top, no need to stop. So here I have more as my minuend, so I don't need to stop, I just need to subtract. More on the floor, go next door and take 10 more. So this is what we have learned, the borrowing. If it is less, so we will borrow. Are they same? Zero is your game. If minuend and subtrahend are equal, so zero will be your difference. Liked it? Yes, same here. Okay, so let's get started with our subtraction. How actually we need to start subtract. And before starting, I would just tell you that this video can be seen by class 4 and 5 for subtraction, because once you understand how borrowing takes place, so whether it is 4 digit or 5 digit 6 digit number, you can easily subtract. So you just need to understand how borrowing is done. So there I have taken a variety of questions, right? So all the varieties I have touched on. Let's start with our first example. Now here you have minuend as 8473 and subtrahend. So it is the same as addition, the whole only difference is the sign. So you need to take care which sign is it. Here at ones place I have 3 and 5. Oh my god, so 3 is weaker, 3 is less than 5. So what do I do? Go next door, take 10 more. So I will take 10 from here and pass it on to ones. Now it's become 13. It's easy to subtract. So 13 minus 5, 8. 6 minus 5, 1. 4 minus 3, 1. And 8 minus 7. Oh, that was an easy one for all of you. But here I have taken only only one place where you need to borrow. So it is for to start with subtraction with borrowing, it is easy for you to understand, right? So my answer is, never forget to write the final answer. It is 1118. Understood? Okay, coming back to our next example, it is starting from ones place. I'll first see, okay, 2 is weaker, it's okay, I'll go to the next door. Oh my god, here also 4 is weaker than my subtrahend. Okay, let's go to the next door. 7 minus 5. Oh, that seems nice. He is a good boy. He is stronger. So we will borrow from here. So we have taken from here and it is left with 6. We have passed on 100 over here. So it has become 14 tenths. So this also wants to lend. Okay, we will give help to one's place also. So since it was 14, now it became 13, and one is forwarded to 12. One's place, now it has become 12. Now I'm stronger, I can get subtracted. Let's start. 12 minus 4, here comes 8. 13 minus 6, what do I do? It is 3 and 4, 7. 6 minus 5, it goes 1. 9 minus 8, 1. So my answer is 1178. Okay, listen kids, when we are borrowing, I'm getting back to the first example. One important point you need to understand, when you are borrowing, you will borrow to the next door. You cannot jump onto other places. If 3 wants to borrow, 3 cannot borrow from 8 directly. It has to borrow first from 7. Now here 2 has to borrow from 4. But since 4 was weaker, it was lesser than the subtrahend. So we gone to the other door, right? So we go stepwise. We don't jump onto things, jump onto any place that we like. Coming to our next example over here. So minuend is lesser than the subtrahend, we will borrow. So jumping onto the next door, knocking the next door, so we see that minuend is greater than the subtrahend. That's great. So we can borrow. So it is left with 6 and it becomes 12. Let's start subtracting. 12 minus 8 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. Now 3 minus 6, oh my god, it is lesser. So what will I do? Go next door and I will borrow. So it will become 7 and it becomes 13. Did you guys just notice one thing? That when I borrowed from 7 and I subtracted. I did not see any other places numbers. And this is same you need to do. You don't have to bother for other places. Once your work is done over here, it is done. So need to subtract these two places, then jump on to another. And here I saw that it is also weaker, so I will borrow from here. So we go stepwise. We don't jump onto numbers. So first we completed this, then we saw this. Okay, this is weaker, so we will do borrowing. Understood? So 13 minus 6, 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. Now there is another set of question. So here we have now zeros in the minuend. Now here let's start. 3 is lesser than subtrahend. Okay, we will move on to next. Now it is 0. We cannot borrow anything from 0. So we will knock the next door. Here also I have 0. So I will knock the next door. Remember kids, you cannot directly borrow from 5. You need to go stepwise. Okay, so starting from here, I know that there is nobody in between that from whom I can borrow, so I will borrow from 5. It becomes 4. Here 10, again need to borrow because I have to reach 3, right? The main motive is to make 3 stronger. So now 13 minus 4 is 9. So 9 minus 0, nothing has been taken away. So minuend is equal to the difference. 9 minus 6 is 3. 4 minus 2 is 2. So writing the answer, very important to write the answer. It is 2399. We forgot to write the answer in the previous example. 4724. So now next example, here all are zeros, but I have in subtrahend 2, 1 and 8. So from whom will I borrow? 9. So I have borrowed from 9, it becomes 10. I will keep moving ahead till the time I reach to my first digit once, and now I will not cut it and make it 9. Why? Because there is no number ahead of it, right? So I will stop over here and it is 10. So 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 1, 8. 9 minus 8, 1. 8 minus 3 is 5. So I got my answer 5188, right? So now next example, the last one. It's already 9 minutes. Okay, fatafat say. So let's get started. Ones place, oh my god, it is lesser. 6, it is lesser. 5, it is lesser. 6, my god, please 6, you let us borrow some power from you, please, please, please. And yes, he said yes. So 15, it becomes 14 because we have to lend further. 16, now it becomes 15 because we have to move forward. Now stopping over here our borrowing process. So 14 minus 7. See now the some things are like 8 plus 8 16, 7 plus 7 14, 6 plus 6 12. You need to learn these things. So 14 plus minus 7, 7 7 is a 14 also. So now it is easy for you to just write away straight the difference. 15 minus 8, it is 7. 14 minus 9, 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. So my final answer is 3577. So please, any kind of any variety of subtraction that you have not understood, please watch the that part again to understand how it has been done. But please observe, we cannot jump onto the any other place to borrow. We have to go stepwise, and you need to see when to stop your borrowing process. And here this is quite a vital one, that we have borrowed from here and completed these two steps first and then looked whether minuend is greater or smaller. Okay, so hope you liked it and hope you understood better. Bye.